Hello, I am recording a very simplistic short teaching on the vaccines, the COVID vaccines and how they help our bodies fight against COVID. So we're going to share our teaching material now. So here we have a slide, our first slide, understanding your body and how the vaccine helps you fight. We are fearfully and wonderfully made, and marvelous are thy works, O Lord, and that my soul knoweth right well. The fight is on. Viruses enter our bodies because they can't duplicate by themselves. And so when they enter our bodies, they have only one goal in mind: to replicate, to multiply, and to live. They want to live just like every other living thing. But in order to do so, they have to find a host, and they've chosen us. The problem with viruses, in particular, COVID-19, is incompatibility. They want to move in with us, but it's deadly. So it's an invader, it's not friendly, and it comes to steal and utilize the components of your cell to use for its own survival. And just like God said, it's just like a thief. It comes to steal and to kill and to destroy. However, thank God, your body has a built-in response to invaders, and that is called your immune response. When viruses and other invaders come to infect our bodies, our human cells, there is an automatic immune response that God has already built in you. But our bodies need help against COVID-19. It is a heavy-duty thing. And so when we understand how COVID-19 works, what it does, the cells, in order to reproduce, they bind their spike protein, which is that little spike right on the top of the protein that you can see. They bind that to the host cell's entry receptors, so they connect. And then the COVID enters into our cells, not into our genetic portion, but into our reproductive processes to transcribe its own genetic RNA for replication. Okay, so our immune system eventually kicks in and to detect and destroy the invader, because that's how it's made. But by the time it kicks in, there have been many viruses replicated in our body. Now, COVID-19 is unpredictable, and it's deadly. It's like two people side by side may get this virus, and one may get some mild symptoms, a little bit of disease, and it could kill the person right next to them. So the way COVID-19 destroys human cells, it primarily affects the respiratory system, but it also targets other organs, such as cardiovascular, other organ systems, such as cardiovascular, gastrointestinal, neurological, and our kidneys. While oxygenation, intubation, dialysis, these antibodies, antibiotics, and other medicines are wonderful things to help a person recover from deadly COVID-19. Nothing is like getting the disease, like not getting the disease in the first place. And so that's what we want to do. We want to, you may have the best hospital in the world, but if you don't need to go there, it's much better not to get the disease. Amen. So the vaccination then is a preventative tool. It is better to prevent a thing than to treat a thing. It has been said by someone, an ounce of prevention is worth 1,000 pounds of cure. Amen. Better not to go there than to have to be fixed up. How your body works to target and destroy invading cells. Now, once the virus starts replicating itself inside your body, our immune system automatically responds to send different cells, white blood cells, lymphocytes, T cells, are known as killer cells. They seek and destroy the virus. B cells produces antibodies. And what antibodies do, they recognize and bind to an antigen on the COVID and tags them for destruction. And then our bodies produces memory B cells that are cells that keep a memory of the invader and helps the body recognize and launch a faster and more potent attack in case the virus comes back. So the COVID-19 vaccination, the one I'm talking about is the mRNA vaccine. It takes a tiny piece of the spike protein with the genetic material, and they inject it into the muscle of your upper arm. Your own muscle cells, instead of allowing the COVID to take over and to hijack your cell, your own body will read the genetic material and transcribe it and reproduce that spike protein. As soon as that's done, it destroys the genetic material, so there's no more transcription. And then it displays the tiny piece of protein, protein, the spike protein, on the cell surface, so that your immune system can recognize it as a foreign agent and initiate the immune response and antibody formation to destroy it. And that's how your body works with the vaccine to fight COVID-19. And so it is a good thing. And I encourage everyone to consider taking the vaccine as a preventative measure, because like I said, it's better to not get a thing. It's better to prevent a thing than to get it. It's so much easier. You don't even have to go there. Just it's not anything these scientists are not trying to trick anybody. They're just trying to do their work and take the dominion over this virus that God gave them. Thank you, and God bless.